What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol, back with another video today. Episode something of 6 Scale News. I have no idea, but you want to know what's coming next. Let's roll. That's right, guys. Ryan back with another video today. We got some stuff to talk about today. We actually have some figures. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know. I don't know. But it's a figure and it's being released and it's a thing. But I finally on one of our Patreon Zoom meetups where we actually pose figures. We unboxed this guy finally after having him for however many months. I got the first batch, first day release, whatever figure of this guy, and he's been sitting here, and I just had no desire to unbox it without a companion piece. No Doc and no DeLorean. And after seeing the DeLorean and my trip to Orlando earlier this month, or actually last month, it's now December, last month, I still have no desire to unbox this thing, but I did because I got it and I figured I'd take it out of the box. This dog is quite terrible, honestly. It's I don't know if I'm going to make a video on this. The figure's fine. The tailoring's fine. It needs a companion piece. And so either I go track down the previous release Doc or a DeLorean, which I don't think is a very good idea, honestly. I don't, the $2,500 price point for a DeLorean right now. While the market's there, for me, I don't see that kind of value in that piece, but I do have this figure here. You guys can let me know your thoughts on Marty. I think Sideshow is currently shipping this guy if you got one. So, yeah, anyways, maybe I'll do a posing video or so. I don't know, but I'm going to get him out of the way because honestly, you're in my way. So go over there. So let's get into the news, guys. Hope you're doing well. I do have the book, and maybe one of these days we'll give away this book to somebody out there in YouTube land. But I'm about halfway through this book. I kind of want a new one for the new year. So if you have like a cool little notebook thing that I could use for 2022 for my notes for this stuff, that'd be awesome. I did pick one up at Galaxy's Edge, but I don't think I'm gonna use it for this. So we'll see how that goes. Hope you guys are doing well. Before we get started, I guess I should tell you about today's sponsor. 6 Scale News is sponsored. How about that, guys? We got a sponsor for the news. It's pretty big news, honestly. This person's been contacting me for a while, and honestly, I've turned them down because they really didn't want to have sponsors on the news. But like all things, you got to do what you got to do. So today's sponsor for 6 Scale News is brought to you by, well, me. I'm sponsoring my own news. It's brought to you by Jedha Patrol, Patreon. If you would like to support the patrol on Patreon, you can do so in the link description below. And we do 6 Scale giveaways. We do Zoom meetups. We do posing sessions. We do just BS chats. We have a specific Patreon-only Facebook group, which is awesome. And there's no craziness in there. It's just like a group of collectors, and it's awesome. So if you want to support the channel that way, today's 6 Scale News is sponsored by Jedha Patrol, Patreon. Hashtag join, like that's a thing. So anyways, there we go. Let's get into the news today. Actually, it was yesterday. It might have been the day before. I don't even know. But So Toys announced a figure called the Punchline. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I know less than nothing about this character, like less than nothing. I don't know, but it's news and I'm gonna share it with you guys. I know nothing about this character, although the figure does look cool and I'm tempted to get it just for the accessories. The Punchline, I think the actual name, you just felt, why are you doing that, man? It's not your turn to be on the show yet. He's for later in the show. That was not cool, Goblin. Anyways, I think it's actually the comedian from The Watchmen, maybe. I don't freaking know, man. But I've never seen it, so I don't know. But here we go. I'm sure I'm gonna get plenty of trolls and stuff in the comment section. I can't believe you haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I have no desire to see it. But here we go. The figure looks actually pretty cool. So Toys typically does a pretty fair job on their accessories and figures. And this one doesn't look any different. The smiling grin, I guess, fits the character. I don't know. You're going to have to let me know in the comment section because I don't know. I do like the accessories, though. I do like those. So I think it's pretty good looking. I'm not really have a whole lot of input on this because I don't know a lot about it, but there it is. It's part of the news and I'm including it because It's part of the new. It's part of the news. It does look like it's got single jointed elbows, which is kind of silly this day and age. And I've cracked down on So-So Toys for that in the past. They give single jointed elbows with Butcher. I don't know why. Anyways, here's your accessories. You get like I'm assuming as a separate head sculpt like they did with the Robin figure. We get a shotgun. We get a sawed-off shotgun. We get some pistols. We get a knife. I mean, it's got pretty cool accessories. So it might be something to kit bash a different figure with. But I won't be getting it. At least as of today, I will not be getting it. Maybe I'll actually watch the movie and change my mind. I don't know. So there's that. So-So Toys punchline. Next up, also soon, and this I just jumped ahead of the news actually, but So-So Toys, we should be seeing a Gambit, the Cajun card dealer, soon. They think puts it on their Facebook group, the So-So fans. This one, Superboy was another one, or Cadmus, Project Cadmus is whatever. That one doesn't really interest me. It looks kind of boring, to be quite honest with you. But the Gambit, I must have. I really want it. And hopefully soon we'll have that one in. So that's kind of cool. And then they actually released, which mine should be here probably tomorrow. With the Green Goblin, or the Green Menace. And I got to be honest with you guys, I have my hesitations about this figure. I looked at the photos of this guy, like the release photos. The actual photos of the figure don't match the promo photos. They just don't. The skin color, which is not really skin. Goblin wears a damn mask. The mask on the face doesn't match the suit. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. You can look at this photo right here. Like, this is like the product photo from way back when they announced this thing. And at least I found it on our face. And even here, I've noticed some of the photos that are actually like the color grading made it look like the face matched the suit. However, just like cell phone photos I've seen, doesn't look like it matches the suit. So I did some detective work, and I went back and I looked at some older comics, like different comic Green Goblin throughout the years in the comics. I could not find one, and if somebody out there can correct me, I'm in. I will correct myself. But I was unable to find one instance where the face mask was different color than the rest of the suit. I was not able to find one. So I don't know why they would do that, but mine will be here. I will be able to tell you in hand, in person, probably tomorrow or the next day, whenever it actually shows up. But I'm supremely disappointed that made it past the quality control. Like, I don't know who approved that. You guys let me know if you think it's a big deal. I think it's kind of a big deal. I want it because I want a comic version of Goblin. So, you know, it's one of those things that's like a necessary evil kind of thing. No, there isn't another one out there. But why did they screw it up so bad? I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know the answer to that, but we'll find out soon enough. I don't know. I mean, even the promo photos you can see right here, like the product photos, the face matches the suit. In reality, the final product does not. So there's your example. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. That's a fail, in my opinion. All right, another figure that was released. I guess this has been a couple weeks. I've gotten so many questions about getting this figure. Am I going to get the Thunder Toys Spiderman? And the answer is, guys, hell no. It looks like a pile of dog shit. It looks terrible. It looks. Honestly, it reminds me of, and this isn't to talk bad about another company. It reminds me of a Mego figure at Walmart or Target. That's what it reminds me of. The proportions are god awful. It looks stupid. And so I did like the diorama base, which I don't know if the base is out released yet. They did this cool little diorama thing. I think that's cool. But the figure itself, the proportions look ridiculous. So just to throw this out there for the community, I'm not buying it, so my DMs can like slow down a little bit on that particular figure. I think it looks like a pile of horse shit. And that's me being frank on this one. It just looks garbage. All right. So I'm going to wait because I think there's zero reason to go buy a third-party Spider-Man right now with the amount of Hot Toys, amount of Spider people Hot Toys is cranking out. I just don't think there's any reason to do that right now. And especially one that looks so terrible as this one. It looks, whatever. Looks terrible. So I will not be picking that up. And so there's that. Now, well, interesting enough, Hawkeye, we had episode 3 of the Disney Plus show Hawkeye, which came out this past week. I've seen all 3 episodes. It's a fun story, and there's some parts of it I'm enjoying, and some parts I'm like, okay, it kind of takes me out of it a little bit. However, the increase in demand for the Ronin figure from InGame, like, yeah. I think it finally waitlisted at They Who Shall Not Be Named. And I actually think I named him earlier. But anyway, I think he finally waitlisted if you want that figure. But guys, don't overpay for that thing. You can find them at comic shops. You can find them on Facebook groups, buy, sell, trade, whatever. It's a brilliant figure. In fact, I did a review on it way back when. If you want to see that review, I'll put it up here. I freaking love that thing. I think it's amazing. And I hope you were able to get one if you wanted one. If you weren't able to get one, just look out there and find one. I don't think it's going to go for anything overpriced. So be mindful of that. But it is cool that somebody finally, and I don't know why, because he was so awesome in InGame, why it took this particular Disney Plus show to get some hype around this thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But that's how collectors are, and it's just fun collecting that way sometimes. But Hawkeye finally waitlisted. So that's interesting. Will we see a Disney Plus Kate and Hawkeye? Or Hawkeye and Hawkeye? I guess we're going to see that eventually. Hawkeye and Hawkeye. Are we going to see that? I think we probably will. But it'd probably be a while like the Loki and Sylvie. I don't understand what took them so long for that. I don't know. They gave us one teaser, and then they waited like 5 months to show us the figures. Will we get them? Maybe. I mean, I think the odds are good. They're doing pretty much everything from Disney Plus, so the odds are good. Will they sell very well? That depends on the next few episodes of the series. So we'll see about that. I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts without spoiling anything for the Hawkeye show in the description, in the comment section down below. Let me know about that. So Hawkeye and Hawkeye, I guess, eventually will be a thing, I think. And then we saw this past week into Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or Across the Spider-Verse, the new next Miles Morales animated movie teaser trailer, which looked amazing. And in there is, spoiler warning if you haven't seen the trailer, just, okay, as your warning. In there was Spider-Man 2099. I'm sure somebody's looking for that figure too. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't have the Spider-Man 2099 personally. I've thought about getting it a couple times, but the blue on that color on that figure is just a little dark. I wanted something more vibrant. To match like that original comic cover is like jumping off the page, that vibrant blue. And this one, having seen it a bunch of times, is just kind of it's kind of, So will I pick it up eventually? I don't know, but there's that. And then moving on, a reissue. We're in Spidermania, a reissue of the Toys Era Green Menace. Or the Fiend. Sorry, that was the So-So Toys one. The Toys Era one is called The Fiend from the Raimi Spider-Verse. And also Doc Ock, which the Doc Ock I don't own. But I do have this one, and I just did a review on it like last week. So you can check out that review up here if you'd like, or check it out after this video is over. I think this is a fantastic figure. I really do. For representation of this Green Goblin, I don't know what else you would want. The glider is freaking beautiful and amazing. In fact, I've got it right here. If I get a bunch of this other stuff, and I carried it in the showed it off in the video. This glider is glorious. I mean, look at the back detail. I don't think Hot Toys would do anywhere near this kind of detail on a companion piece glider, especially with like die-cast pistons and just. I don't know. They might not. I don't know. But anyways, that being said, Toys Era is reissuing, and they're up for pre-order for the the Fiend, Green Goblin, and the Ock, or Doc Ock. So they're up for pre-order. However, as I posted in the Facebook group earlier today, I would exercise patience. All right, I would tap the brakes. Those pre-orders aren't going to sell out this week or next week or whatever. They're going to be out there for different retailers, wherever you like to buy your third-party unlicensed products. But be patient, okay? Just be patient, and let's watch the movie. Let's see what Hot Toys does, because the amount of figures Hot Toys is dropping already before we've even seen the film is insane, and it might be worth our while to just tap the brakes for a second. Okay, you don't want to lose deposits on figures if a third party makes something, which it might be just fine, like might be better than a Hot Toy one, I don't know. But if you might want to tap the brakes and just wait and wait to see what Hot Toys does, which would be my advice for you guys. Definitely tap the brakes on that. I think the Green Goblin is awesome. Personally, I really do. Also, Hot Toys. This has been interesting. So Hot Toys last week, I think it was Thursday or Friday, whatever day it was, released the quarter scale Mandalorian and Grogu set. Now, I have mine coming from Pop Collectibles. If you want to check one out, you can check them out in the description below if you want to. Discount code Patrol. Pricey piece, especially with shipping, because it's huge. Like, massive box with that deluxe base. Just a heavy piece, so shipping's going to suck on that one. So I'm just going to straight up tell you that. But if you want one, they've got a couple in stock if you want to pick one up. It's a pricey piece. Not for everybody. I am a little disappointed that we didn't get the chrome variant of that. I think that would have been like next level awesome. I don't know why we didn't get that for this one, but we got what they showed us on the pre-order. That's what they delivered. So I can't be too upset at that. But mine will be here probably tomorrow, and we'll unbox that thing and have a video on it, pose it, and deal with wherever the heck I'm going to put this. I have no idea where it's going to go. I'd love to hear if you guys are picking this thing up. Are you going to play the long game on this one? It's quarter scale, and it's pricey, and it probably will be around a minute, is my prediction. So I don't know how many they're going to release or how many got pre-ordered, but I think it's pretty cool. That brings me to the part everybody wants to know about. Today I posted a photo in the Facebook group Jedha Patrol, the main big Facebook group. By the way, we passed like 8,000 people in there, so that's awesome. So hello. But I posted in there a nice pixelated photo, and everybody's trying to guess what the hell it was. And if you guessed Zombie Deadpool, you would be correct, guys. I'm being told that Zombie Deadpool is up for an imminent release. Now, I know that's not what you wanted to hear. What? Maybe it is. I wanted Zombie Deadpool. I really want the armorized Deadpool more than anything. I think that one's awesome. But the Zombie Deadpool is up for imminent release. The amount of accessories and posing and whatever the heck we can come up with this thing, I'm actually pretty excited for the posing possibilities of this. It's not Ahsoka, unfortunately, and it's not our 2-pack Fett, unfortunately, and it's not Jango Fett, unfortunately, but it's Deadpool, and how do you not like Deadpool? I think it looks pretty cool. So Zombie Deadpool imminent release is the word on the street. But Hot Toys, where is our Ahsoka? Seriously, what's up with that? And in addition to that, possible upcoming releases as well. And we saw this with Hot Toys official announcement like maybe 45 days ago. But still on the list, possibly behind Deadpool, is Batgirl, Arkham Knight, and then Harley. So that should be interesting. The Harley I'm not terribly excited about because the joints and just we'll see. And then maybe eventually we'll see the Mark 85 battle damage figure. That would be amazing. And I feel like we made it through the whole thing. Other than the quarter scale Mando that was released, like there wasn't a lot of Star Wars content in there. So if you're a Star Wars collector, you get a little bit of a break, get a little respite right now, and you can enjoy that while or just go buy more clones and buy more Death Watch Mando, because I have 4 of those now. Anyways, that's all I got, guys. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you want to see some 6 skill news, this is the place to be. We got posing, we got unboxing of the quarter scale Mando and the So-So Toys Green Menace. And we'll see what the hell's going on with that head sculpt and the coloration and whatever's going on with that. And then I have something else I'm working on, but I'm not going to tell you about that just yet. So that was probably really cool, but I'm not going to tell you about it yet. Also, today, sponsored by me. As always, guys, click what you like. See you next time.